Is maturity a natural process or like a mental process? Is it something that we wake up to and say, you know what, I want to be more mature, I want to act a certain way, or is it like something that's developmental, something that develops in us naturally? It probably is a bit of both. I remember last year during Christmas, I was at my aunt's house and I had a lot of cousins over. And my cousins, these cousins, I was the youngest in the group. Like, I'm 19, so I was with a bunch of cousins, like mid 20s to late 20s, right? We were laughing, we were having a good time. You know, I love them. I don't really see them that often. One thing that annoyed me was that, like, the type of jokes they were making were like, kind of like, you know, those jokes middle schoolers make when they're trying to like joke about something like adult, or they're joking about something like taboo or something, right? And then, you know, you got the whole group laughing or whatever. And then there comes a certain time where you don't really make those jokes anymore because it's kind of childish. And I was with my group of cousins, and they just kept on making the same old jokes, and it was like revolved around the same themes. I don't want to really get into the specifics about these jokes, but they're really like more like adult type jokes. And like, I understand adult jokes are cool and whatever, they're fun, but they were like middle school tier jokes, and I don't know how to describe it. Like the themes and the topics they were like talking about didn't even correlate. Like, they were fake laughing. I know they were fake laughing. Because when it got quiet and nobody laughed at their jokes, when they said something, they would stop laughing too because I know they were fake laughing. It sounds like I'm clowning my cousins. People I know that are like, you know, a little older than me, the jokes that they make usually connect to what they experience or what they like doing. For example, a lot of younger people tend to think of drinking as like an adult activity or so, right? But I feel like they're so focused on that activity, like they're so focused on that thought that when they're doing it, it becomes like a childish activity for them. Like, oh, I'm adulting. Look at me drinking. Blah blah blah. They're trying to make the drink aspect they're adulting. Oh, it's like, okay, I'm drinking. I must be mature now. I'm doing this. I must be mature now. Like, and you can tell they're not because they're making these sorts of jokes. They're not even funny at all. It's just jokes that don't make sense. They sound like they're from middle school, and then they revolve their jokes around these certain things only, and you realize after that that they're still children. They haven't matured. They're still children up here. They're forcing themselves to be these mature adults by doing things that children admire doing, not admired, but children like imagine doing. They revolve maturing around these certain activities so much that it became so childish. It became like a game. Obviously, when you're older, you have more responsibilities. You can do more things now because you have better judgment because you're older. So, you know the way some kids think about young adults, right? Like, oh, you're a young adult, you must like drink a lot. You know, you're dating multiple people a lot. You're going to parties, blah blah blah. As people get older, some people actually view that as what maturity is. They talk about it so much, it just seems so childish. Look how adult I am. Oh my gosh, this drink in my hand. Look how adult I am. If you're addicted to drinking, if you're addicted to smoking, if you're addicted to women, it doesn't mean that you're mature. It kind of makes you look more childish because you don't have any control. When you're mature, you expect to be able to control yourself even more because you're at an age where you're developing more and you understand more things. But when you can't control your actions, are you really that mature? When you're constantly talking about one topic, one theme, are you really that mature? Because what do kids talk about a lot? They talk about one theme, especially young kids. Kids talk about toys and that one show that they love watching on whatever channel. I'm grown. I'm grown. I'm grown. I'm grown. I'm grown. Or you're acting like a child. You're acting like a child. They were making the most lame jokes, bro. They sounded like middle schoolers. It's not doing certain activities that make you mature. The fact that you're able to do it and control yourself is what makes you mature. You can be 55 and be the most immature person in the room. It's facts. What you need to do is understand your responsibilities, understand what you have to do for yourself and those around you. I want to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Listen closely, okay? I'm not playing around. No, but please help me out, man. I wanted to talk louder this video, but I couldn't because my parents are sleeping and it's kind of late. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all later.